And it smells. It is definitely ripe and it is ready to go. See how yellow that is? And you just want to start cutting this skin off. And you can see this pineapple, I told y'all, is ripe. It's ready to rock and roll. Just come at a boil, and it did come up to a boil. So now what I'm going to do is, I love this stick, y'all. It's so cute. I like it. This was a juicy, juicy, juicy pineapple. Y'all see this in? Don't that look good? Pineapple jam. I'm going to be doing pineapple jam. That's what we are going to be doing today. So let's get right to it. Let's get started. I have a pineapple here. It is yellow. It is ready to go. And it smells. It is definitely ripe and it is ready to go. See how yellow that is? So I did one pineapple already, and we're going to do this one together. So first of all, I'm going to rinse my pineapple off. That's what the instructions say. Rinse your pineapple off. Even though we're going to be cutting this off, we got to rinse it off per instructions. So give it a good rinse here. So there we go. Now I'm going to take this top off. I'm just going to hold this and I'm just going to twist this. Give it a good twist. There we go. Give it a good twist, opposite directions. And that comes right off like that. So I got some water over here. I'm going to put this one in my water because I'm going to get these planted. Going to get that planted. Okay, so now got my pineapple rinsed and ready to go. So now we're going to start taking this layer of pineapple skin off. Since I got it rinsed off, I'm going to put my bowl right here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my knife next, and I'm just going to core the top off. I just want to cut this top off. Just want to cut the top off like that. Don't worry about all that. So now we got that done. So now you want to get your knife and you want to go ahead and let's start getting this outer layer of skin off. You don't want to go too deep. Just want to and have your bowl there. And you just want to start cutting this skin off. And you can see this pineapple, I told y'all, is ripe. It's ready to rock and roll. So you want to give it a good cut. So now we got that cut off, y'all. So now we want to start getting some of these eyes cut off. And I'm going to show you that. And I got my little smaller knife to do that. So basically what I did is just go like this here. See how they get the eyes off? So you want to get the eyes off. You want to work on these eyes because this will be rough. You don't want that in your jam. So you want to cut these eyes off. This pineapple is juicy and it smells so good. Okay, so we get a little more eyes off right here. And I got my pineapple core. So, and that's going to take a lot of that out. Well, we're going to save much of this pineapple as we can. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut the bottom off. You see the bottom? I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. Go ahead and cut that off. Little eye here. We want to get rid of that. We want to get rid of this here. It smells so good. Okay. So let me get this out the way, y'all. Get that cleaned up a little bit. Now we're going to get this core here. This pineapple core. I bought this here. Easy to assemble. Just go like this. Hold that down, it clicks in. Make sure it's secure. You see this here? This is a pineapple core. You put this right over the core. You want to put it right over the core. You want to press down and you want to start twisting. You want to start twisting. Yes, it's slicing your pineapple as you go. Keep twisting, keep twisting, keep twisting. I'm almost in the bottom. Okay, that's good. One more twist. There. There you go. And you want to take this off like this. So we know we got our eyes out. And so what I like to do, you can cut it in chunks, but what I'm going to do, the same thing I did when I had those peaches that was so ready to go. Now this do tell you to chop this finely. So I'm going to, just like this here, this is how I'm going to do mine. Now you can have yours in bigger chunks, but I suggest that you just go ahead and chop it. Chop it just fine like this here. And I just wanted to show you, if you don't have a pineapple core, how you can cut your pineapple up without having a pineapple core. Take our pineapple. I'm just going to cut down like this. Right, it's so ripe I can just cut right through the core. Right through the core. It's so ripe. And you can tell the core. You see this here? You can see it's outlined in here for you. This is the core. This is the core. So it's easy to spot. So you just want to cut right here on the outside of that core. Get this one, cut right here. And then we want to, it is slippery, y'all. And then we want to just cut right here. And you can see that core. And I want to show you that last pineapple I did, y'all. I got 3 cups. I got 3 cups. Okay, family, and while you're chopping up your pineapple, make sure you go ahead, have your water bath container on the stove, warm water. As you can see, just warm water. Got my jars in here, 1 inch of water. And also got my lids and my rings here. So while you're chopping your pineapples up, go ahead and have that, everything on low, warm, not boiling or anything like that while you're chopping that up. Go ahead and have your station side up for everything you're going to need. Your jar lifter, your lid lifter, your debubbler. You got your ladle. You got the funnel. On this table here, I have, because I'm doing a double batch, I'm doing a double batch. So I have 2 cups of sugar. I have 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. And I have my vinegar. And in this bowl here, I've already chopped up 4 cups of pineapples. So I got some more pineapples since I'm doing a double batch. Got to put another about 3 cups in here to make this another 4. Then I'm going to add it in here. And I have my glove ready. And I have my long wooden spoon. So make sure you use a wooden spoon or a spatula. Do not use anything metal while you're stirring this up. So have everything, like I say, have everything on the stove while you're chopping up your pineapple. I wanted to show you the amount that you're doing if you're doing the standard. The standard recipe would call 4 to 5 cups. This is 4 cups. This is 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And this is 1 cup of sugar. So when you're doing the standard version of this here pineapple jam, this is what you would use. 4 cups of pineapples, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and 1 cup of sugar. Now, you know, if you want to double batch that, then everything will be times 2. It's time to get this pineapple in the pot, y'all. It's time to get it in the pot. So I'm going to turn my stove on to medium, which is probably about right here for me, for this one. And now I'm going to pour in. I'm doing a double batch, but since I showed you how the single batch look, I'm going to go ahead and pour this 4 cups here in. And this is with no pectin. You can use pectin if you want to, but you don't have to use pectin because, you know, the pineapple will make its own pectin. And when this cooks down, this will cook about 25 minutes after we get it up to a boil. So I'm putting another 4 cups in, which since I'm doing a double batch, it's going to be 8 cups for me. And I'm going to put my 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. Okay. And I'm going to, I just want to give this a little stir. Y'all see this big old wooden spoon I got? It's a big one, y'all. That's a big one. It's a big one. So I just want to stir that in a little bit. Now I'm going to put my sugar in. 2 cups of sugar for me. Put that in there. I'm going to give that a stir. I got 1 more cup of sugar to put in. One more cup of sugar. There's no pectin needed. You can put pectin if you want to, but this will thicken pretty good by itself. So I wouldn't put any pectin in, but if you want to, you can. So we're just going to give this a stir. And since I got this on medium heat, which I probably moved this off this eye and put it on the back eye. But we're going to let this cook on medium heat per instructions until it comes up to a boil. And when it comes up to a boil, I'll bring you back. We are at a boil. Had it on medium heat, which you start on medium heat. Make sure you check while it's heating up to get to the boil. Make sure you stir every now and then so you don't want this to stick. So now we are at a boil. I'm going to give it 1 more stir. And it don't have to be at a vigorously boil. Just come at a boil, and it did come up to a boil. So now what I'm going to do is, I love this stick, y'all. It's so cute. I like it. So now what I'm going to do, I'm still going to have it simmering boil. So I'm going to turn it down to about right here, number 3 on my stove. Because I still want it to boil, but a simmering boil. A little lower boil than what it is now. And I'm going to set my timer for 25 minutes. You can go from 25 to 30 minutes with this recipe I'm using, but I'm going to start at 25 minutes and see what it looks like after 25 minutes. But in the meantime, make sure you continue to check and stir now and then. It don't have to be a constant stir, but you do need to check on it every now and then and give it another stir. So I'm going to turn this down a little bit more, and it's to come to a slower boil. And after 25 minutes, I'm going to bring you back and see what it looks like and see do I need to keep boiling some more. Well, welcome back, y'all. You can see how it look here. Really can get you in there, see how it look. Yeah, I let it go. I let it go for 40 minutes because you can let it go for 25 to 35 minutes. And you can let it go as long as you think you need to let it go for, because this was a juicy, juicy, juicy pineapple. So I let it go a little longer. I probably could let it go a little longer, but I like the way it looks. So anyway, I'm going to start taking my jars out. Here I got 1 inch of water, and didn't add any extra water to my water, so it should come back up to 1 inch. I did this before and it worked. So now I'm going to start ladling my jars, a 1/4 inch head space. That's what we want. And it did thicken up pretty good. It's got a little juice, but it will thicken. It will thicken. We're going to leave a 1/4 inch head space, y'all. And this thing is juicy, 1/4 inch head space. And the 2 cups of sugar that I put in there is perfect. It is sweet, because this is some sweet pineapple already. So let me check and make sure I got a 1/4 inch head space. Let me see. Yep, I'm at a 1/4 inch head space. So make sure you debubble. You have to debubble. You got, oh, I can see the bubbles floating in there. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I did see some bubbles floating right there, like right there to the top. There's one over there. Make sure you get a good debubble, and now we're going to use the vinegar. Use the vinegar. We are going to wipe with the vinegar around here to make sure we get off any excess liquid, because this stuff is got sugar in it and we don't want nothing to stop our seal. And we're going to get, I need to move my pot, but we're going to get a lid with my lid lifter, and we're going to put that here, 1/4 inch headspace, debubble, and we are going to get our lid. That's the lid, and this here, I'm gonna see if I can get that spin with this ring. See if I can get the spin. Oh yeah, and just finger tight. I'm at resistance, so I just want to go finger tight. And you want to get this back in the hot bath. We want to get this back in the hot bath. That looks good already. And this wheel is runny, but it will thicken up, y'all. It will thicken up. I'm going to finish doing the rest of them. And when I get back, we're going to turn this baby up and we're going to let it cook for 10 minutes. But let me finish jarring this up. All right. Okay, y'all, I got 8 jars in here. And as I had my jars warming in my container, I started with a little over 1 inch of water. As you put your jars in, the water will rise. So you may have to adjust your water again. So I had to take some water out. And I got my little measuring thing here that shows my 1 inch. So you will have to take more water out because it will rise, even though I started with a little over 1 inch. So I got this in here. So I'm still over an inch, but that's okay. I'm right here, a little over 1 inch, but that's fine. So I'm going to put my lid on. I'm going to turn this. Going to turn this on high now. And I'm going to bring this to a rolling boil. And once I bring it to a rolling boil, I'm going to get back with you and show you what that looked like. Okay, so we're going to be waiting on the rolling boil. Okay, we are at a rolling boil. Take the lid off so we can get a picture. This is what a rolling boil looks like. We are at a rolling boil. Now I am going to set my timer for 10 minutes. My elevation is at 1,000 feet, so my timer goes for 10 minutes. Okay, and after 10 minutes, I'll get back with you. Well, after 10 minutes, I'm going to take the lid off and let it sit for 5 minutes. And then after that, I'm going to get back with you and we're going to take it out the pot and we're going to see what we got. Okay, all right. Hey, we are through. Our 10 minutes are up. I'm getting ready to cut the timer off. I've already cut my stove off and we'll get ready to take this lid off. Remember, same thing when you do with a pressure cooker, you want to do with the water bath lid. Make sure you turn it away from you because this lid is hot. So you take it off, turn it away from you, see all that steam? Now I'm setting my lid on a towel. I'm not going to set it on the naked counter. I like to set mine on a towel. I feel that it keeps the lid well protected and keep the lid with its integrity. Now we're going to let this rest for 5 minutes. So we're going to be back. I'm going to set my timer for 5 minutes. All right. Hey, the timer is off. 5 minutes go so fast. So I'm going to turn the timer off and we are going to start. Get my jar lifter. This is my jar lifter. This is your jar lifter. You're going to need this to get this out the water bath. Okay, so get my first jar. Do not tilt these jars. Just bring them straight out the water. It will dry. And sit it right here. And so we're going to get the next jar. No need to tilt. Just bring it straight up. You hear pinging already, y'all. I got the pingy ping, y'all. The pingy ping. Okay. So this looks good, y'all. Y'all see this in? Don't that look good? Pineapple jam. Okay. All right. Pineapple jam. Y'all hear the ping? It's pinging. Y'all know I like to ping. I got my shirt on. Somebody said they like my shirt. I got it on. Ping a ping. I love that ping a ping. That's music to my ears. And this will thicken. This will thicken. Once you open it and put it in the refrigerator, this will get thicker. Like I said, I didn't use any pectin because this will thicken naturally. Pectin just help it. If you use the pectin, all it does is just help it to gel a little faster. But it will naturally gel anyway on its own. Okay. Try to get them all over here. I got one more jar to get out, y'all, and it's pinging. And you like the sound of ping because that means you're getting that seal. You want that seal. You put that right there. Let me move this in. It's pinging. We're pinging, ping. Pinging, pinging, ping. All right, y'all. So, we did a lot today. I got 5 more pineapples to do, y'all. I got 5 more pineapples to do because I promised the girls on the job I was going to bring them some pineapple jelly. So I got a lot more to do. But before I leave you guys, I want to show you. This is my table here I have set up. This is my glove. I didn't have to use my glove today. This is your lid lifter right here. This is your lid lifter, very important. This is your debubbler, which also shows you your 1/4 inch, your 1 inch and all that. It shows you a lot of stuff, your debubbler. Very important tool. Your jar lifter. This is your funnel. You're going to need your funnel. This is your funnel. This is your ladle. Your ladle. You're going to need a ladle. This is a wooden spoon. You're going to need a wooden spoon. I like using wooden spoons. If you have to warm your jars or your lid rings, I use a smaller pot. As you can see, I use a smaller pot for my lids, and I use a bigger pot for my lid rings. And I just want to go over this recipe right quick before I go. This recipe here is for a standard recipe, which is 4 to 5 cups. It's 3/4 to 1 cup of sugar per 4 cups of pineapple. So the pineapples, mostly you're going to get the pineapples I had. Most of them ribbed me like about 3 to 4 cups. 1 pineapple ribbed me 4 cups. Okay, and then you got 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And you have you can use the pectin if you want to, but I didn't use any pectin. And hey, y'all, let it cook for about, let it come up on, put it for a medium and let it come up to a boil. Then you turn it down to a simmer. Let it go for about 20 to 25 minutes. I let mine go to 40 minutes because those things were juicy. So I let mine cook for like 40 minutes because it was full of juice. But anyway, I enjoyed doing this recipe, and don't forget, let these jars sit and cool for 24 hours. Do not mess with these jars. Let them sit, cool for 24 hours. Make sure they have sealed. And we're all about canning and preserving and being self-sufficient. And as always, we thank you for joining us today, and make sure you don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Please keep watching the channel, y'all. Please keep watching the channel and subscribe. Have a good day. Bye-bye.